How was your
be able to carry the textbooks, his arm is still injured.
Being told that you run like a girl, or a man should never cry.
Brutal, savage phenomenon which is called the negative cycle of abuse.
That sounds like a personal problem that will end when you graduate or meet better people.
You may remember a case of discrimination against women in 2018 regarding medical school entrance examinations.
According to the Ministry of Suicides in 2020, the National Police Agency, and the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare. These examples are perfect depictions of the effects of gender discrimination in the long run.
Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. In particular, we are going to talk about goal number 2, zero hunger. We learned about SDGs during our equality-based learning process.
We are going to talk in this presentation. First, we are going to talk about the current situation of hunger and food loss in Japan and the world. Then we will introduce possible solutions to this problem. Conflict and war also contribute to hunger because when conflict occurs, they have to leave their houses, farmland, away.
Possible solutions. A solution to hunger isn't something you could find overnight. Solving it would be an overstatement. Lessening it, however, is something that I think is achievable.
Our message for this presentation is to stop believing SDGs blindly. Second, present conditions and problems occurring today. And at the end, we will introduce our solutions. Understanding SDGs. So, what is the SDGs? SDGs stands for Sustainable Development Goals.
2 SDGs on the surface, but in reality, its actions went against number 8 of the SDGs purposes.
Talked about what SDGs are and about SDGs was. From this section, we will focus on the solution.
SDGs. Now is the time for each and every one of us to rethink sustainable development goals and take actions.
Me too. And for that reason, we would like to explain about Japan's endangered species and introduce ways to solve the issue. There are many endangered species in Japan, and 4 species are very well known. We will focus on 2 of these species, the sterile sea lion and the sea otters. The result of overfishing and marine pollution affected their already small numbers because they live on land and in the sea. Marine pollution as well as overdevelopment affect their way of life. The sea otter, sterile sea lions have suffered because of human activities. Overfishing has caused the populations to decline. In the 1960s and 70s, the Hokkaido government paid people to kill the seals because they endangered fishing resources. However, sea lions were not responsible for fish decline in Hokkaido and in eastern Russia.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I hope everyone is having a lovely day despite the many environment problems that we are facing. It's more serious. Not only will the global temperature rise, but climate change will also occur. Furthermore, we have abnormal weather problems. For example, floods, sea level rise, droughts, and so on. Therefore, we research bioethanol, which is deeply related to global warming.
How can we produce it that doesn't need money, space, and labor? We came up with the idea of using an alternative source to produce sustainable bioethanol. What do you think it is? It is mushrooms. to grow mushrooms, we don't need some labor and space.
Process. First, we prepare 7 kinds of mushrooms. Second, we mixed water, mushrooms, and dry yeast, and then put it in the incubator and keep the temperature at 40 degrees for 2 days. By doing so, mushrooms become fermented. Third, distill the materials and collected the distilled water.
Next, second experiment. In this experiment, we had 2 parts. Part 1, we grew mushrooms from scrap materials. Mushrooms which were grown from scrap materials. So it means that we can produce bioethanol sustainably by using this method.
Let me introduce how Japan could change in the future.
The distance from the station is important. It's a 1-minute walk from the station. Even if the weather is bad. This is on gas station.
By the way, it is true that facilities and environment are also welcoming?
That's right. There are a lot of fascinating things on campus that I'd like to share with everyone. There are valuable data in the library here. It is a collection of magazines and bindings so that we can keep for a long time.
The fourth point is that the study abroad program is thriving. We have 3 programs. 2 of them are homestay program and last 2 weeks. We go to Ada, Oklahoma in the spring and Melbourne, Australia in summer.
Hello everyone. Many students don't like learning a new language and feel shy about talking in class. Today, I would like to talk about the benefits of being multilingual. I think most of you here are good at English or like English. I'm passionate about learning English because making new discoveries and learning to write new sentences makes me excited. However, how many of you are studying languages other than English? In addition to English, I'm learning French, Chinese, and Arabic. I'm just starting to learn, so I'm far from calling myself multilingual.
It's really great to meet you.
Yugasaki Second High School is 107 years old this year. Isn't that amazing? And our school has 3 courses: the general course, business course, and human culture course. So, today's our topics are the general course, business course, human culture course, club activities, and career education.
The Human Culture Department concentrates on studies of human lifestyle such as sewing, cooking, housing, and human relationships and so on. Let's see this is what you have such an abbreviation about what is learned in the Human Culture Department. Now, I'd like to talk about how the department works in our school.
That's all. Thank you for listening.
The question is from Professor Kogo.
Thank you for your presentation. Not many students are aware of the problem of children's relative poverty that you mentioned, but what made you interested in this topic?
The main reason is that we want you to know the situation of this problem. When we decided to choose the topic, we discussed about a lot of problems, and then one of them is the relative poverty. And then our member Wakana is concerned about the relative poverty, and then she told us if relative poverty continues in the future, we will lose the 42 trillion yen in Japan. So we thought the situation is so bad, and then but Wakana also said that many people in Japan do not know the situation of this problem. So in this time, we want you to know the situation of this problem. So that's why we decided the topic in the competition.
Good. Thank you very much.
Everybody, let's thank Koga Secondary one more time. Fantastic job. Thank you very, very much.
もう大満足です。自分たちのなんかベストを尽くせたっていうのもあるし、先生方にも今までで一番いい出来だったよって言われたので、もう今日はもう満足して帰って寝ようと思います。私の場合は今の時点なんですけど、将来の夢は国連で働きたいなと思っているので、英語以外にもちろん他の言語も必要だとは思うんですけど、まずはその世界共通のイングリッシュを使っていろんな人とコミュニケーションを取りたいなっていうふうに思ってます。
正直私は夢とかがまだ決まっていなくって、でも絶対に英語は必要だな将来とは思っていて、やっぱり英語が喋るだけで交流できる人の幅が広がるし、それだけで自分の交流人の幅が広がるってことは自分の視野も広げられるっていうことだと思うので、引き続きもっといろんなボキャブラリーを得て、あとナチュラルに喋れるようになってコミュニケーションを取りながら自分のそのキャリアのブラッシュアップにつなげていけたらなと思っています。
英語は絶対必要になると思うし、こういうプレゼンとかのこういう今日みたいな活動はもうそれこそ直結することだと思うので、これからもこういう機会があればたくさん参加していきたいなって思います。
今日はですね、この大会って今コロナ禍でよくオンライン開催とかがあるじゃないですか。でその中でオフラインで実際に会場に来てできたっていうことで、この後みんなでこの夏休み期間1ヶ月間かけて準備してたので、それがちゃんと無事に開催して無事にちゃんと形にすることができて、すごく楽しんで参加できたなと思いました。将来英語の先生になりたいなってずっと中学校ぐらいから考えていて、英語ってやっぱり言語だから人とのコミュニケーションで、それを英語で使うことで日本の人たちだけじゃなくて他の国の人たちとそういったコミュニケーションを取ったりすると嬉しさ、喜びというかそういうのを感じたので、それをもっと子どもたちもっと下の私が大人になった時にもっと子どもたちにそういうのを教えられたらいいなっていうのを思っています。
私は直接的に英語に関わる仕事がしたいと思っているわけではないんですけど、今の時代英語が使えたらやれることの幅は広いし、将来のために英語をやるっていう私自身趣味みたいで、本当に英語をみんなと一緒に練習していくのがすごく楽しいので、今は英語ができるようになるっていうのはただの結果で、今家庭を楽しんでる感じです。
今すごい英語を勉強して学んでこういう機会いただいて、自分が成長してるなって思うことがすごく多くて、それがすごい嬉しくて、英語の勉強とかも続けられるし、将来考えるとやっぱり表現の幅とかそういうのも多分広がってくると思うので、英語を勉強するっていうのはすごい、どんな職業をつくにしろ自分にとってプラスになるんじゃないかなと思って、興味ある人がやっぱり活躍できる場を用意してくださっているので、こういったプレゼンテーションフォーラムだったり、こういう場でこうやってちゃんとみんなで協力して準備をしてこうやって形にするっていうのはすごく貴重な場ですごく楽しんでできるので、すごいありがたいなと思ってます。
普段からよく頑張っている生徒なんですが、今日はまた去年と違ってライブでのプレゼンテーション機会いただきましたので、非常に彼らも笑顔が多くって、参加できてよかったと思ってます。
Well, I thought that they've done their best for the presentation, and we're very happy that they took the chance. This is a very good chance for them to put their English skills into practical use. So, whatever they have, presented, it's very rewarding for us. Thank you.
で本当に今日は最高のパフォーマンスだったので、私たちもすごく嬉しく思いました。であとやっぱこういう機会に生徒の英語をもういっぱいいっぱい勉強しないと出られないので、あと練習もしないといけないので、この機会でまた生徒のレベルが上がったと思うので、すごく素敵な機会を与えてもらって嬉しかったな、良かったなというふうに思いました。あと生徒の視野も広がったということで、はい、ありがとうございます。